don't stop here, nigga. Stop here, nigga. Stop here, nigga.
Wow, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is another episode of Listen Doctor Radio. I am your host, Listen Doctor. I am here on a very good day today, I guess. Yesterday we had President Obama in New Orleans, Louisiana, down here remembering the 10 years after Katrina. He gave a speech at a couple of places yesterday. He walked around and shook hands with a couple of people. Unfortunately, I was at work yesterday when he was here. I didn't get a chance to try to get an interview with the guy. But I did get a clip sent to me by a guy called Christine from a company called Christine Avalier. Not Christine Avalier, the singer, but Christine Avalier, one of the guys' programs that I watch on Facebook and YouTube. He sent it to me, and I'm going to show you guys what he said at one of his sorry about that. One of his speeches, what he said yesterday at the press conference at I guess it was a school or something, or something like that, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what he said, and I'm gonna talk to you about how I feel about the president and what I gotta say about the president after this. It's gonna be like a 2-minute, 3-minute clip. So once you see it, let me know how y'all feel about it. And we are live right now. The number to call in is 646-668-2676. The number to call in is 646-668-2676. And that is the official number to call in at the show. So once I show you this clip, the lines will open immediately after this. So call in, let me know how y'all feel, text in, anything like that. Here we go. Let's see if I can get it on there.
Today, this new community center stands as a symbol of the extraordinary resilience of this city, the extraordinary resilience of its people, the extraordinary resilience of the entire Gulf Coast and of the United States of America. You are an example of what is possible when, in the face of tragedy and in the face of hardship, good people come together to lend a hand. And brick by brick, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, you build a better future. We acknowledge this loss and this pain, not to dwell on the past. We do it to fortify.
Sorry about that, people. Buffing a little bit on my internet. Tune in for the rest of the
Our commitment
speech.
And to bolster our hope. To understand.
I don't know why it's buffing like that a lot. I'm sorry about that, people.
What it is that we've learned and how far.
Let's hold on 1 second so we can get the buffing. So we'll be right back with the show in a couple of seconds.
When I was young, I had dreams of getting richer. Then my homie Breeze set me down, schooled me to the picture. I was with some wild niggas, put me on the game. Told me if you trying to make your move, you gotta know your lane. Homie, all you got your name, and your words will never break it. For this life you pay a price, you get a chance, you gotta take it. Cause most niggas never make it, they stranded where I'm from. Ain't no conversation, all they understand is get a gun. I was riding in my Bonneville, hoping I could make it out. Selling peas and smoking weed, avoiding police right up the street. Way back in the day before I had all of this paper, before I had all of.
Hopefully it won't buff no more. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna get my computer set up really soon, so I can do these shows regularly and without my crappy little phone that I have.
We've come. because the project of rebuilding here wasn't just to restore the city as it had been, it was to build a city as it should be. A city where everyone, no matter what they look like, money they got, where they come from, where they're born, has a chance to make it. Because of you, the people of New Orleans working together, this city is moving in the right direction. And I have never been more confident that together we will get to where we need to go. You inspire me. A city that for almost 300 years has been the gateway to America's soul. Where the jazz makes you cry, the funerals make you dance. The bayou makes you believe all kinds of things. A place that has always brought together people of all races and religions and languages. And everybody adds their culture and their flavor into this city's gumbo. You remind our nation that for all of our differences, in the end, what matters is we're all in the same boat. We will not just rebuild this city, we will rebuild this country. We'll leave behind a city and a nation that's worthy of generations to come. That's what you've gotten started. Now we've got to finish the job. Thank you. God bless you. God bless America.
I'm so sorry about that, people. In that clip of what you just saw that was sent to me by, like I said, Christine Allaire's show, he was talking about in that brief. He did about 34 to 35 minutes yesterday at a place in New Orleans. And he was talking just about how, things happen and what happened in Katrina, and that New Orleans is a better place and certain things like this. And he was just talking about some of the things that that we can do to rebuild the city, and what should we do to rebuild the city. The president stood out here for at least 4 or 5 hours yesterday, shaking hands, going to different places, talking to people. And a lot of people asked him a lot of things, and he said a lot of things. But what I want to say to this speech, and what I want to say about this speech that he had yesterday, I want to say this, and it might come off that I'm talking about the president the wrong way, but I don't care. Mr. President, out of everything that you said yesterday at the speech, and they cut it down to some of the things that he said. They made it sound like he was being funny, he was laughing, he was making people laugh. But I have a problem because the real issue wasn't solved. Black on black violence. We didn't get to that issue. A lot of people didn't speak up on that issue. A lot of black folks who say they go out and Black Lives Matter didn't stand up for that issue. A lot of black people who say Black Lives Matter didn't ask their city officials like Bobby Jindal, who was forced to be here. I mean, wasn't really forced to be here, who came because he wanted to be the president and try to tell the president, like, I'm here. But Bobby Jindal's never here when we need him, but he's here today for this bullshit. The mayor of the city, who's ironically is the mayor of the city, and he came to come be the president yesterday, but he was here. You see him all the time on newscasts when they have somebody get killed sometimes, but you never see the governor. But that's besides the point. But he was here yesterday and he spoke on different issues, and a lot of people didn't ask him about these issues. A lot of black folks didn't ask him because why? Because we are afraid. We're afraid to ask any fucking thing that makes sense. We're afraid to ask any fucking thing that comes out of the ordinary. We want to be afraid of every fucking thing in the world, and I'm tired of black people doing that. I'm tired of black people sitting behind a fucking shade, let people throw bricks at us and not saying anything about it. Do we not understand in the world right now, we have a lot of people doing a lot of shit, a lot of dumb shit, a lot of black folks doing a lot of dumb shit. Beating up white kids just for the fun of it. making videos, slapping niggas, beating females up, beating dudes up just for the fun of it. But we want to say Black Lives Matter. What about this story in Ferguson that a lot of people didn't hear about, but you're not going to hear about because it's a black baby? It's not a white girl. It's not a white child, white boy. Sometimes you don't hear about those stories either. But 9-year-old girl was sitting in her room and got killed in Ferguson while she was doing her homework. And nobody go out and protest for this shit. Nobody went out and said this is wrong, you know, but they all want to say that Michael Brown was killed wrongly, adjusted, and was killed wrongly. But nobody's going out trying to make black people stop doing what the fuck they're doing amongst each other. Killing up each other. Murdering each other. Just this overall fucking up the world. And nobody went out to say anything about this. And I feel like as a black man, we should really be ashamed of ourselves. We should really be ashamed of ourselves from not speaking up for shit that really matters. We should really be ashamed of ourselves for not saying something about this fucking horrible crime. And I'm going to show you the clip of the newscast.
Tonight,
right there in a minute.
Police in Ferguson, Missouri are looking for the killer of a...
I'm sorry about that, people. I'll be back with you when it stops buffing. Whenever it stops buffing, I'm gonna be right there with the show, with the clip. And this young girl was killed in her room, and she was just sitting there doing her homework, and she was shot dead. Her mama was shot at. Her daddy was in at home. Her dad came back to find this little girl being killed and murdered in her own home. The little girl wasn't doing anything. Where are the black folks when we need them? Where is Jesse Jackson? Where is Reverend Al Sharpton? You're not there. In my city of New Orleans, a young child was shot. 2-year-old infant was shot in the leg because his uncle was holding him, and his uncle got an altercation with two guys, and they pulled out a gun and shot. Unload the clip in his uncle, and the 2-year-old child who he was holding in his hands was shot. I want to say this is fucked up in the black community. We let each other kill each other every day, sell each other drugs, let each other do all kind of shit. But soon as somebody that's not my color do something to us, we want to cry for black people lives matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Black lives does not matter. Because it does not matter to us. We want people to take us serious, but we don't take ourselves serious enough to let each other know Black Lives Matter. Here is the footage, sad footage from in Ferguson on Wednesday.
Police in Ferguson, Missouri are looking for the killer of a young girl shot to death in her own home The latest now from Corey Stark of our CBS St. Louis affiliate, KMOV.
9-year-old Jamila Bolden was doing her homework in her mother's bedroom when a bullet came through the window, killing her almost instantly. It happened just a few blocks from where Michael Brown was shot by police last summer, sparking months of violence aimed at the Ferguson Police Department. Only this time, the cops and community are on the same side. At a vigil Thursday night, the first officer to arrive after the shooting was overcome with emotion.
I just tried. I did everything I could. I wish I'd have saved her.
Charlie, police are saying very little about this investigation. They have made a public plea for the shooter to come forward. Beyond that, they're not saying much at all about this case.
Corey Stark from affiliate KMOV. Thank you.
Now, if I was, like my homie Tommy Sotomayor said, if I was the police department in Ferguson, I wouldn't give a fuck about these people. And I know you're probably looking at me like, wow, like he did say that, he's black. I wouldn't. You know why I wouldn't? Because y'all done do bricks at me. Y'all done do piss. Y'all done shot at us. Y'all done said we are the racist pigs and all this shit. Y'all done played Boosie's song over and over and over again at us. Fuck the police. Y'all done got NWA out there. Fuck the police and all this bullshit. Why would you want us to help you now? Why would you want us to help you? Part 2 of the show coming pretty soon. Tune in for this one.
Man, let's get medicated.
Let's get educated. Bitch, I'm hella hated. I'm hella hated. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Bitch, I'm hella hated. What's good? This is part 2 of the Listen Doctor Radio, and I am the host of Listen Doctor. Man, like I was saying on the other video, where is the cry? Where is the mercy for this? But I wouldn't do anything for these people in Ferguson. That's just me. You guys have made us look like assholes for weeks, for months, over a guy who was already a fucking criminal himself, Michael Brown, as we had found out. A lot of these stories you want to watch for, but a lot of these stories don't deserve it. Michael Brown's mother has not been in protests since the first protest started. I have not seen her out there protesting, getting shot up, going to jail for her son. I have not seen it. Bro, we want to feel sorry for him. It's black folks. That's our job, to feel sorry for him because a white guy killed a black guy. They've been killing us for years. But newsflash, we've been killing each other for years. I don't see nobody go out and march. Nobody go out and call Jesse Jackson, Reverend Al Sharpner. None of that bullshit. But we want to call each other names and get mad at each other. When somebody kills my brother, I want to go out and find out who the fuck did it. But we don't find out who the fuck did it when it happens to us in our own neighborhoods. I'm so sick of New Orleans people. I'm so sick of black people, period. We cry for help. We don't help ourselves. I'm getting pissed off, man. As a black person, a sane black person, you should be pissed off about the shit that happens. That we cry for and we want to change, but we can't change ourselves. We can't get each other to do certain shit for each other. I had a guy yesterday, I had a flat. Guy rolled right past me. See me, asked me, man, brother, you need help? They didn't even do that. They didn't even get out the car and say, man, brother, you need help? Rolled right past me. And kept going. White guy gets out of drive, same streets. Gets out. Seen me. He passed me up the first time. Came back. Said, young man, you need help? I said, yes, I do need help. God took me to go get another tire. You know, to get the tire fixed. Came back. Brought me back. I put it on. The guy was like, thank you. He said, I said thank you. The guy said, you're very much welcome, sir. Anytime. And that's a white guy. First time, I guess he probably thought, that's suspicious. Maybe that's what they do out here. The guy wasn't even from here. Not from here. So, if he had enough time, enough sense to say, you know, this guy really must need our help. Standing on the side of the road with his hand out, I had like this, trying to get people, waving people down, getting in the middle of the street. One dude see me in the middle of the street, say, get the fuck out the street, asshole. And that's my black brother. But Black Lives Matter. A couple of days ago, I'm on a bus. I'm riding. Black lady in the back of the bus. Get off the bus. Have so many bags. Asking people to help her. Buku black people in the middle. Not doing nothing. Playing on their phones. Laughing. Joking around. I get from out of my seat. From the front. Help her with her bags. Bring her bags out. A white guy helps her with her bags. A white girl helps her with her bags. Bring it out. We get back on the bus. We keep going. I hear chitter chatter in the back. I don't, because that's high school kids. I know how the shit is. I did it before. All I'm hearing is, fuck wrong with them? Why they help that old lady? She ain't even offering them no money or nothing. What? I started to say something, but I say, you know what? This is New Orleans, and I know where I'm at. I know I don't have nothing on me. These motherfuckers might have something on them. They might look like they won't jump a nigga. I'm by myself. So I kept my mouth closed. I get to work. One of the same lame ass niggas that was on a bus coming to my job. Look at me. Order some food. I give him this food. Go to the counter. He ring it up. Give him his change. He gonna say out of his mouth, man, I apologize for my friends that was on the bus, man. Man, look, them niggas lame, I ain't really want to say nothing, cause you know how it is, my dog, but I apologize for that, that was some lame ass shit for us to say. I say, alright, real shit. He go outside, get in the car. They must have come back, cause he forgot his drink, come back. He come back with the girl who was on the bus starting all the shit. She gonna say, yeah, that go that lame ass nigga right there. He said, man, I told you don't say that about nobody like that, man. I told you don't say that about them. I say, look, man, I'm not worrying about this, man. I say, look, y'all got y'all food, y'all go. They leave. I think about it. Maybe if I was a lame ass nigga from helping this lady out. No, I'm not a lame ass nigga from helping this lady out. I'm a well-mannered man from helping this lady out. I'm 27, my nigga. What you, 16, 17? Get where the fuck I'm at. Get where I'm at, nigga. Get to be 27. Or unless one of these bitch-ass niggas out here put a gun in your head. Pop your back off. Because you trying to be hood. I'm 27, my nigga. Grow the fuck up. You hear me? I done been in this shit before, nigga. I came up in the hardest times, nigga. One of the hardest times to be in New Orleans. Your whole little boy out here. I appreciate what you said. I appreciate what you did. Y'all whole little boys out here, nigga. Grow the fuck up. Get on some grown man shit, my nigga. But that's all I'm saying on that situation. But I'm tired of black folks, love. We want to say Black Lives Matter, bitch. It should be all lives matter, bitch. It should be all lives matter. not black. All lives, nigga. Mexican, Chinese, Puerto Rican, black, Samoan. If y'all motherfuckers in New Orleans was in California, a lot of motherfuckers out here would be dead, my nigga. I done been to Cali. A lot of these motherfuckers out here, they call themselves Bloods and Crips. Y'all don't know the fucking meaning of that shit, my nigga. I almost got my fucking head blown off going to fucking Texas talking about Bloods. Went to Cali talking about blood. I had to get the knowledge and know what the fuck that shit really was, my nigga. They really kill you from wearing the wrong shit up there. That shit ain't just on no TV. A lot of comics say that shit, but they really kill you from wearing blue or red, my nigga, on the wrong set. What we doing out here is nothing compared to what these niggas do out there. You see what I'm saying? We got the high murder rate because we killing each other. These niggas killing everybody else. Sometimes each other too. I'm tired of this shit, man. Black people, grow the fuck up, man. Get some common sense. Get some respect for each other. Start loving each other. Start treating each other right. And until that day happen, man, Obama could be president, Hillary Clinton could be president, Kerry Washington, Jay-Z can run for president. It ain't gonna fucking matter. Oprah could run for president, it ain't gonna matter. Tyler Perry, it ain't gonna matter. He can't even win. Unless black folks stop doing the shit that we do to each other, ain't nothing gonna matter. I am a part of All Lives Matter. My fucking shirt, the Listen Dr. Emlet, it just don't mean the Listen Doctor, my nigga. It means much more. Hold on 1 second. My motherfucking Emlet, my nigga. This is my Emlet. This is my fucking logo of my shit. It means way much more than what it says. Well, if you get a chance today, go on my social media sites and go check out what the shit say. All around it, it says love. Around the whole Emlet. Love. Start loving each other. Start treating each other with respect. And until that day happens, it's not no Black Lives Matter. It's All Lives Matter. Fuck you. And have a good day. And for the people that come to my videos talking bullshit about you cuss so much, I fucking do cuss a lot. And I have a right to. You know why? Because I'm 27 years old. I don't stay with my mama. I don't stay with my parents. I don't stay with a girl taking care of me. I work and I'm married and I can do what the fuck I want. This is my house. Me and my wife's house. So if I want to say fuck 10 times in my videos, I'm going to say it. Because black people don't have a problem killing each other. But you got a problem with the fuck I say or how I say it. That goes for any fucking body that comes to my video talking bullshit. You can look at me or you can don't. You can take me away or you can delete me. But you can't refuse what the fuck I'm saying about each other. You can't refuse what I'm saying that black lives do not matter. Because it don't matter to us. Because if it mattered to us, this story about that little child would be outraged to blacks. The story about the 2-year-old child that got shot. His uncle died in his arms. He was in his uncle's arms and his uncle died. He was in a puddle of his uncle's blood. That story would make fucking black folks be outraged. But it doesn't. And I want to say one more thing. Black folks, put on a fucking show yesterday. I wanted somebody to tell Obama, fuck you. I wish I was off and I was around when he was. I would have went to jail yesterday. Because I would have told him, for a black fucking president, our president, you have did nothing for us as black folks. Nothing you have done for us. And fuck you too. Good night. A good day. Yeah. Solve like black. Stop making racism and talk about each other.